Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft. Alright, for today, we got some stuff to do. Today, I'm thinking about fixing up this bay a little bit and sprucing it up, getting some like retaining walls going, and just overall just making it not look like a gigantic mess that it is. Also, we've got a major problem with population, and I just checked with the town hall and noticed that we have 25 citizens as of right now, but we have a total of 36 spots open. So we have room for a lot of people. Now, we can fill those up by building either more houses so we have more slots for people and hopefully get more children, or we could come in here and start recruiting some of these people. Let's see. Let's take a look at this one. You've got gold boots. What do you need? She wants 13 honeycomb, and her stats aren't bad at all. Ishan, let's see what you got. Redstone, stats aren't bad at all. And ooh, what is this? Dr. Arcat. Ooh, 64 baked potatoes. That's easy. Not bad at all. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get the stuff for these guys and see if we can recruit all three of them. Also, one thing to note, if you are worried about them disappearing while you're getting food or you just need more time, you could feed them food and they'll stay a little bit longer. I believe they leave once their hunger fully runs out. Alrighty, we got some resources for these people here. Let's see, you wanted, 13 honeycomb. I don't think I have enough for that. Oh, I only have 11. I gotta wait on that one. Let's see, you wanted redstone. Has decided to stay in your colony. Good. Okay, so we got a new colonist here. Who's the other one? It wasn't you. You know what? I have the resources for you. Okay, has decided to stay. There is a chance that they decide not to stay too. They could take your stuff and run, but it's a very slim chance. I think there's another one over here. Oh, there's the kitty cat. Okay, what did you want? You wanted potatoes. Has decided to stay in your colony. Quickly switch out of the traveler's gear and into some new clothes to fit in. Okay. Well, you kept your name, but at least you look like a normal person. That's good. Alright, who else do we have available? Oh, she wants too much. Okay. I think that's it. I just gotta wait for the bees to make some more honeycomb. Then I can start working on the other person over there. Well, in the meantime, let's get going on our new project here. Now, to start out, I do want to upgrade this to a level 3 while we're working here and kind of go after a few of the surrounding buildings and get those upgraded to level 3. I know we've got, let's see, we've got the Blacksmith, the Sawmill, maybe the Tavern we could get up to level 3. Just because we're going to be working in this area right here. I'm also going to build some new houses kind of underground and tucked away, like a little hidden, because we're running out of room. Surprisingly, we're running out of room. I could probably fit another house or two over here, but you know what? I want to tuck a couple houses away just to get some more movement down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build kind of like a retaining wall and wrap around with docks and be able to have people just walking around down here. It just gives us some movement, some extra character, you know? But yeah, it's kind of hard to explain what I'm going to be doing, but I guess you're just going to have to wait and see. All right, for these underground houses, we're going to switch to the cavern pack instead of the spruce pack. And that gives us these nice kind of just basic bare bone houses that we could tuck away. There's not much to them, which is kind of why I like them. They're going to be real easy to build, and they're real short, so I can easily just slide them in there. So let's bring this down. I do want the doorway to be at least 1 block above the water, and let's just kind of tuck that underground. Yeah, it should fit. Now I gotta watch out because there is a basement for the blacksmith hut. Yeah, see, we're starting to encroach on that basement by 1 block there, so we need to bring it out just a little bit, which is gonna shorten up our little bay here. Let's do that. There we go. Perfect fit. Probably going to slide it around a little bit, find the exact position I want to put it, and yeah, go ahead and mark it for build. And there we go. We got the first one all set up. That's actually showing you a preview of the level 5, which looks almost exactly the same as this one. If you want to see the level 5, looks something like this. It's got some upgraded blocks, some pictures, but all in all, it's not too complicated. However, the level 1 is going to look something like, well, we got some blocks in the way, but you know, it's pretty simple. Yeah, there's a lot of blocks in the way. But I think that's the position I'm going to go for both of these and hit select. There we go. We got both those planned out. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing going to a level 3 upgrade, and then now we need to set up these two to get built, which it's going to take a lot of digging to get these things out. I've got a lot of junk in the way. Build building. Yeah, hopefully the builder doesn't have too hard of a time digging all this out. I could help him a little bit, but I got other projects to work on too. And build building. Yeah, like I said, we're also going to get the blacksmith hut upgraded to level 3 as well. And then we are also going to get the sawmill upgraded to level 3. Now, by upgrading the blacksmith to level 3, that's going to open up the research for the mechanic hut. I need to have a level 3 blacksmith before I could even research the mechanic's hut. So if I could get that up, I can unlock another building. Now, nothing is asking me for the sawmill to be level 3. I'm just doing it just because I want the sawmill to be able to handle some more recipes. As you see, oh, I unlocked some more. I must have done some research. As you can see, I've taught him quite a few recipes, and I want to teach him some more. There's still some more recipes, and I've also taught him some of the specialty recipes too, but there's a lot of recipes that I still need to teach him. So I'm going to let that go. Looks like my builders are all out and about and working. Why do you guys insist on walking on that one little block? Come on, you guys. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Everyone's working and moving. Okay, I better get moving too. Alright, there we go. Level 3 blacksmith. Looks like he finally lit his forge over here, so that's good. And yeah, just some upgraded blocks. Got himself a nice little roof there. Office is looking a little better. Okay, good. We finally got a blacksmith too, so I guess we didn't have one for the longest time, but I've been watching out over at the tavern and recruiting people whenever they have resources that I have. So this guy's been working away and getting everyone back to work. There's a lot of people that just stopped working because they didn't have tools, and I couldn't keep up with it. Now we also got a carpenter here. I think he's called a carpenter. Yes, the carpenter works at the sawmill. This is up to level 3 already, and we have room for 50? Yes, 50 recipes that he can have. We've only used 19 of his slots, so I'm probably going to wait whenever my builders needs a specific item that could be made by him. I'm going to go ahead and teach him the recipe, so that way I don't have to keep getting all these resources for the builders. Now the big one over here. Yeah, we've been working. I really like how this came out. The texture, the supports, the dock, everything. This came out perfect. I'm real happy with this. And then tucked away, we've got these little houses in here too. So this turned out pretty good. This is a level 1 house. I'm probably going to work towards upgrading these houses up to level 2 and probably level 3 as well. But they came with a lot of weird resources like these diorite walls that I've never used before with this pack. Well, obviously I have never used it before with this pack because it's a whole nother pack. This is the cavern pack. But yeah, that turned out perfectly, and it's nice and tucked away and hidden. It reminds me a little bit like Riften on Skyrim. I don't know, that's kind of the feel I'm going for, like a little underground kind of a living space for people, kind of like the thieves or something, if you will. And look, we already got a couple people living there. Oh, it's our blacksmith and a pupil, I think. And with our fishing shack, our fisherman got an upgrade on his boat, so he's got a nice little sailboat here too. So hopefully he could go further out and collect more fish. Oh, what's he got? Oh, he missed a resource. That's a sea lantern stuff. I should pick that up. That's a rare drop. I'm gonna go down here and pick that up really quick. And not only that, but we also got ourselves a nice little staircase here leading back up to the rest of the colony. So I really like how these retaining walls came out. This couldn't have come out any better in my opinion. Now, what I'm going to end up doing is following along with this retaining wall and take it all the way around. So this wall is just going to continue all the way here and all the way there for the pier, for the docks area. So I think that's what we're going to work on next, is start working on the docks a little bit and getting that established, getting some lines established. And yeah, we might as well start upgrading these buildings here too. We've got 3 couriers huts, a warehouse, a smelter, and a stonemason. Oh, and we also unlocked the mechanic's hut too. I forgot to mention that. So we can start working on this little corner over here and see how many buildings we can get upgraded. Oh, looks like we got a fight over here. I should probably help out. Ah, he's got it. He's got it. And there we go, level 3. We got, let's see, let's take a look at this courier house. It's pretty much gonna look the same, just with upgraded blocks, but at least it's up to level 3 now. And more fleshed out little office here. That's nice. I like this. Now level 3 on the warehouse. Ooh, level 3 on the warehouse. This is where it really starts to improve. Obviously more storage space is nice and all, and having storage space upstairs, I believe, should have been expanded. Yeah, there we go. So we got a little more storage space upstairs and a little crane. Seems like every building's got like a little crane. But what really makes this thing powerful at level 3 is the option to sort. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Okay. Sorting is by far one of the best features of the warehouse, and what you can do with that is, see how this is a mess? You've got like incomplete stacks. Like look at the leather, 12 and 17. That's wasting space. If these were to be combined, that would save a slot right there. And I mean, there's going to be a ton of stuff that just needs to be combined and put together. You know what I mean? All right, so all we have to do is hit the sort button right here, and bam. Warehouse stock has been sorted. So now we've emptied out some shelves, and it's going to try to sort it by type. So here we go. We've got a rack full of rails, well, with some rails on it. And then we've got some miscellaneous stuff here. Ooh, it put all the foods together. Okay, and then it stacked them all up properly, so we're not wasting space. Same thing here. Some more resources. Got the eggs together. Look at all our leather is all in one place now. So if you're looking for something, you could kind of guesstimate on what's going to be there. So like decorations would go into this. I guess fences are classed as kind of like a decoration sort of a thing. Oh, this would be like redstone stuff too. So it's pretty nice how it combines stuff and sorts it properly. Oh, this is all the ornamentum, whatever that mod is. Yeah. That's all the Minecolonies stuff. So this is nice. This is nice to see what you actually have without going through 1,000 different barrels. Level 3 is awesome. Now coming around here, level 3 courier huts. Of course, it's going to be roughly about... Ooh, I like that. They've got storage up top. That's nice. But yeah, it's going to be mostly the same as level 2, just some upgraded blocks and a little fancier. And of course, the second courier's hut is going to be the same. Now, we also went for level 3 on the smelter. And level 3 with the smelter comes with a nice little bonus, and that is ore doubling. So anytime he smelts any sort of ore, he doubles it immediately. So that's super powerful. He's a duplicator now. Now, we shot up to a level 2 crushing hut. So we got it built from 0 all the way up to, oh, level 3. And so that should be going. The crusher is basically going to be taking stuff like cobblestone and crushing it into like gravel, and kind of like what the create mod does. Let's see, we could crush sand into clay, bones into bone meal. What else we got? And gravel into sand. So now our colony has access to all these resources. So that's really nice. I've yet to build the stone smelter over here, so we just need to do a little more research, but that's why we're shooting everything up to level 3 as quickly as possible so we could get all our research done. Actually, a stone smelter needs a smelter at level 3, so I can probably research that and get that built soon. Alright, now we got the Stonemason up to level 3, and now it seems like the colony is into the Nether age. Now we have a lot more room for more crafting recipes. Yeah, we're up to 50 now, so that doubled up the recipes. That's always nice. So we need to go in here and add a lot more recipes. Basically what I've been doing is anytime that the colony needs like a new block to get made, either from the stone or the wood category, I will either come to this one or to the sawmill and put that recipe in place so that way the colony can make it. And the same thing goes for the mechanic's hut. I believe this is just a level 1. Oh, it's a level 2. I didn't have a chance to get this thing all the way up to level 3, but yeah, we got some room for storage down here. It looks like they're just going to store like materials, like we've got rail and redstone and stuff like that. But yeah, and we got a worker too, so that's good. But yeah, we've been just putting recipes as needed into the proper buildings. And as an added bonus, we got all that done over there too. While the builders were busy at work, we went ahead and finished up the walls. Actually finished up the walls all the way around to the barracks. I still have the whole front side over here to do, but I don't think I'm going to fully wall this. I might leave it pretty rough. I don't know. I don't know yet. But I did walls over here as well, and then also went underwater with it too. So that looks pretty good. I'm super happy with how this has turned out so far. Now down here in the lower docks area, we've got, of course, our houses built. I just went over that. And I've got the docks wrapping around. It's going to go through this. I still have to finish this little cave corner thing, sort of an area. And we've also opened up in here, which we just started working on. It's going to be another courier's hut. Over here, we've got another house. And that's gonna be one of the underground houses, so it's gonna take up that entrance and that entrance, and then colonists can walk through here. And right here, we're going to build a guard tower. It's the cave style guard tower, so it's pretty compact. I can keep it underground like this, so colonists can walk right by the guard tower and know that they're safe as they come up and out. And then, of course, we got this wall wrapped around our baker's hut. So that's good. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of retaining walls in this colony, so that way I could get rid of rough edges and whatnot. Like around the castle, you can see all this this little tower here, it's kind of floating up in the air. I don't like that. We need to fix that up sometime, but that's going to be kind of an ongoing theme, is retaining walls. I really like making retaining walls for some reason. Now my builders are busy at work doing the underground buildings. I noticed that I recruited too many citizens from the tavern, so people are starting to get upset because they don't actually have houses. So, which is why we are working on the underground buildings. I've got the house coming here. I've got a courier's hut going there, and of course the barracks. And then I'm also going to start working on level 2 for the 2 underground houses over here as well. So there's a lot being done, and all that stuff is getting done underground, so I can't really show it off too much. So I figured I'll let that go while I work on another project. Now, since all this is looking all clean and fancy and nice, my other project's going to actually be taking care of this stupid little bridge here. This bridge is ugly, and I've been wanting to get rid of it for a long time. So we have some plans here, and what we're basically going to be doing is a drawbridge. And with the Create mod, I can actually make that drawbridge work. Now, I've always wanted to put a bridge here so it gives the colonists a shortcut, and they do use this bridge a lot. It saves them time from walking all the way around up there. So I wanted to build a bridge here, but the problem is we've got the fishing hut, which has a boat. If we were to build a bridge, we would have to put it super high up in the air for this boat to be able to pass under. As you can see, the mast is sticking way, way up there. And also upgrading it all the way up to level 5, that boat's also going to get a lot bigger as well. So the only option here is going to be a drawbridge. And with the Create mod, that drawbridge is actually going to work. I can raise and lower it at will. So maybe we can build some more boats in here and allow them to pass in and out. You'll notice my style with playing Minecraft is I like to stay on the realistic side of things. So obviously no floating trees and floating buildings. I like to have everything make sense. So that's why we went with like these retaining walls, and it's got like support columns, stuff like that. Even the docks have support columns. I try to stay pretty realistic. So if there's boats that are going to be in here, I want those boats to be able to get in and out somehow. Oh no, I just lost a builder. Johan, my zombie villager. Oh man, he must be building underground right now. That's a problem with building underground, is you never know when you're going to create a dark spot. Oh, he died right here. Shoot. There's his grave. The graveyard worker should be coming by any time now to pick this up. And then hopefully that'll save all the materials. Let's see, where's he at? Come on, dude. You got a job to do. Go. Oh, he needs a shovel. I didn't know you needed a shovel to work. All right, here is 2 shovels. Now go do your job. Okay, looks like he's running. I forgot that I did a research that allows him to run. Okay, looks like he's collecting the grave now, so hopefully that stuff doesn't rot. Oh, he already picked up all the stuff. So it should be in his... Yeah, he's got it in his inventory. Okay, oh, there's the zombie villager. This guy. Ooh, that's like a zombie farm in there. Jeez. Okay, we need to help them dig this out and light this up just a little bit so this doesn't keep happening. Holy cow. A sad day indeed. What do we got here? Bury your first citizen. It's a sad day for everyone, but better than letting their grave decay away. Let's go take a look at the grave. And there he is. Johan Y. Corby, the builder. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't like losing builders. Builders are super valuable. But at least he's got a resting spot right there. Well, we need to go hire another builder and get going on those houses again. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can find another builder, if there's another citizen available that's got the right stats for being a builder, and then we'll get going again on our little drawbridge here. Here we go. And that's the drawbridge towers built. Okay, perfect, good. Yeah, we're not quite done yet though. It's still looking pretty plain. I'm pretty content with the towers. I'll probably end up decorating them a little more with like some barrels and some junk and whatnot. But the drawbridge itself, it's not very pretty, and of course it doesn't quite work yet. So I've got some ideas on how to fix this up. And one of my ideas is either to put like a flywheel right here. So I'm thinking the drawbridge is going to hinge right here. And obviously this is the halfway point. So that side will hinge up and then that side will hinge up that way. Now I wanted to make some sort of way to make it realistically look like it's getting picked up, because if it just hinges off of here, it doesn't look good. So, I mean, this thing kind of looks like a spring. Maybe I could put that in. It's a little small for such a large bridge. I was also... Uh-oh, I lost that one. Hold on. I was also thinking about something like... Yeah, maybe that large water wheel. That looks a little better. If I was to put this on both sides, how bad would that look? Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm one off. That's not too bad. I mean, it still doesn't look like it's big enough to be able to support such a large bridge. Oh, plus it sticks out a little bit on the bottom. Yeah, I don't think that's a big enough quote-unquote spring for this bridge. Well, I've got another idea on how I can do this and make it look beefy enough to be able to handle this bridge. So each section, each side of the bridge is about 15 blocks long. And so it's 15 this way, 15 that way to span 30 total. So if I go over... Okay, if I go over 7 and put a block there, that's our halfway point. Now I'm thinking, let's make this... There we go. Let's make that blackstone. That looks kind of like an anchor point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the create mod to basically make ourselves an arch. And it's going to arch all the way around. And it should arch down to somewhere over here. It should be about 7 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the arch should end right about here. Well, I'm probably not doing it justice explaining exactly what we're going to be doing. So let's just go ahead and get started, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Now, first of all, we need to get power hooked up to this sequential gear shift. So this gear shifter is going to be what tells you, this gear shifter is going to be telling the contraption on how far to turn and for how long. So basically, we're going to have it turn like 90 degrees. I have no idea if this is the correct 90 or if I need to go into the negatives. And then it's going to await new redstone pulse, turn another 90 degrees, probably in the opposite direction. Yeah, so forward, opposite, and then end. Okay, so we need to get power to this contraption. So I've got a water wheel here. We can go ahead and fill that up with some water. Okay, that's live. We've got power. Okay. Now we need to send that power out and connect it up to there. All right, this has now got power and it's all ready to go. So this thing isn't going to spin until we give it a redstone signal. This is the same gear that we used when we destroyed the entire mountain. So every time we hit on the controller, this thing got a pulse, went down exactly 1 block, and then stopped. So yeah, this is what controlled our mountain destroyer there. Okay. Now I need to figure out, let's just put a button on it and see what happens. So that's turning backwards, and that's about what we want it to do. So it turned backwards 90 degrees, and now we should be able to hit the button again, and now it goes forward 90 degrees. Okay, that's actually perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay, that's all set and ready to go. let's get ready to make our arch. Now, I don't like making circles in Minecraft. I know I've mentioned it before. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this thing to actually make the arch that's going to be, I guess, the spring that's going to be moving this entire bridge. Okay, I've got this arm glued up here and a deployer right there. So it should be placing blocks just right on the outside of the swing of the bridge. So let's see if everything works. Okay, forgot to glue it up to this thing. All right, let's see if this thing works. And click. No, what's the problem here? Okay, sorry about that. I was putting a sequential gear shift when I should be putting a mechanical bearing. So it's a mechanical bearing that actually spins things, not the gear shift. That was my mistake. But then anyway, this is the setup right here. So sequential gear shift, and then it gets angled over here to the mechanical bearing. Okay, all this is glued up. Let's see, moment of truth. All right, there we go. And stops, and then I could hit it again. And perfect. Okay, so I put a barrel here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of junk here in the barrel. We're going to use spruce wood as our kind of arch. And I'm going to change this to 180. Okay. And if nothing fails, we should be placing blocks. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now that is starting to look a lot more like a support for this kind of a bridge. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, we got both sides done. I'm liking how this is looking. And now we just need to glue everything up and make sure nothing is missing. So the whole drawbridge, yeah, they've got pieces sticking down and everywhere on this thing. This thing's going to be a little difficult to glue up. Yeah, let me get everything glued up and we should be ready to test this thing out. All right, everything is glued. Moment of truth. There's going to be a lot of broken blocks because this thing's going to actually point straight down and it's going to take the place of other blocks there. So it's going to break the ground blocks down there, which is fine. So all of these, that's my wall. Oh, shoot. It's going to break my wall in a couple places. Okay, we'll have to fix that later. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh, man. Oh, man, it works. Oh, no, it's too far, too far. Oh, no. I forgot to reset it from 180 degrees. Oh, man. There's a lot of broken blocks. Okay, come on back. Oh, man. At least it works. There we go. Let's reset that. Oh, lost all my dirt here. Let's see. Yeah, I still had it at 180 degrees. All right, let's try this one more time. There we go. Oh, we had a guard on top. Okay, perfect. That is up. Oh yeah, see the logs going down here? It's taking the place of our wall there, which is dealable. I can deal with that. I can fix that. All that set up. The blocks are all there. That's good. That is perfect. Plus we can still get into the towers too. That's all good. Yeah, and these blocks are here. I mean, this is here. This exists. All right, let's bring it back down. Okay, and there we go. Perfect. I'm super happy with this. All right, all we need to do now is just repeat this entire process over here. And then we get to do some wireless redstone and wire it up so that way they work together. And done. Alrighty, both sides are done and working. Great. Okay, Now we need to get this so that way they both work together. So what I want to be able to do is press a button on either side and both of them will kick on and move together, no matter which side you're on. So what we're going to do is come down here and we need to take out that button and put in a redstone link. Now, with the redstone link, we went over it a little bit when we destroyed the mountain, but this is going to be a different use. We're going to connect this up to another redstone link instead of a controller. So with these things, this one is going to be the receiver. So I'm going to hit this with the wrench and yeah, you see that little disc right there? That's the receiver end. And then we need to set a code for it. So I'm going to set polished deep slate and there we go, wood. Okay, so that's the frequency code. So you can have like millions of different frequency codes with these things. So this is only going to receive from polished deep slate and spruce wood. Okay, now what we do is the same thing over here. We could put it anywhere, really. I think I'll just put it right here. I'm going to put a button here, and then I'm going to put another redstone link here. And I'm just going to leave this on transmit mode instead of putting it on receiver mode. Okay, so frequency 1 is going to be polished deep slate and spruce wood. Okay, that should be all set up and ready to work. So let me hit this button, and there we go. The bridge moves. Okay, hit the button again. And the bridge should move. Perfect. Okay, great. That is working perfectly. Alrighty, now we need to just set up the other side, which is going to be super simple. Redstone link, set to receiver mode, polished deep slate, and spruce wood. Put a button here, put that there, and that should be working. Perfect. Okay, we got one more setup over here, and now I want to see the whole thing. Oh, let's wait for that courier to get past. All right, all villagers left the bridge, ready to go. Wow. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, I love that. I love how that works. Now, this bridge has been a super rewarding project. All in all, I am super happy with how this bridge has turned out. And everything about it is just went perfectly. The speed of it, the shape, the everything. Wonder what happens if we do it with the courier on top. I guess she's okay. But yeah, this project, I love this project. I love doing little things like this and create. It's really makes the whole colony come alive, you know? Holy moly, we have done a lot of work today. I I can't believe how much we got done. We've got this whole bay area here almost complete. I mean, we still got buildings that are getting built underneath and it's slow going. And I'm super happy with how this turned out. I still have some more detailing like with these lanterns over here. I'm going to transfer that over on this side as well. And I'm probably going to end up doing a lot more detail like barrels and shelves and stuff like that along the docks area just to make it look a little more cluttered. But this is pretty much done for now until we can do our texturing pass. Now up here, of course, we got a bunch of buildings up to level 3. Still have quite a few more buildings to go up to level 3, but that's pretty good progress for today. And of course, can't forget the monster drawbridge area. This is yeah, this has been a project. So this took quite a few hours to do with the building of the towers and the bridge too. But the bridge was probably the easiest part. And of course, you can't do it without the create mod. So this was a lot of fun and super rewarding. I think we've by doing these few projects, I think we've completely transformed the look of our town, the look and the feel. I mean, just earlier in this episode, there's a bunch of dirt right here, you know? So anyway, yeah, we're making progress, and hopefully next episode we can continue to make progress elsewhere in the colony. Well, I think that's about all the time I have for today, and I do hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. This series has been a lot of fun, and it's been super rewarding seeing the transformation of this area, and I hope you guys agree too. But anyway, if you guys have been enjoying, please leave a like and a subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.